Hey everyone, it is, I think it's Thursday now. I didn't do real good on the what's up, what's new, what the big surprise is, what's new, shiny and expensive. Well, I'm about ready to show you guys, so why don't you hold on. That sounds and looks a little different. Is that the caterpillar? What do you think? Wait, that's not the cat. That's our new buggy. Yep, that was the big shiny surprise, the big shiny expensive surprise. We did purchase a 2020 LOGSET8F. I'm pretty sure it's the same exact machine we demoed. And this is kind of Wes's first full day with it. So he's still kind of getting used to it. And this is some pretty gross hardwood, but he's already noticing a big difference. So it is so quiet compared to our other machine. You know, it's nice too, you can drive, run the boom and all the functions, and it doesn't slow down the hydraulics at all. Our old machine, you definitely couldn't do that on. I mean, grab a nice big bucket. The bucket's a lot bigger than our old one. He's still getting used to it. It's definitely a transition. He's got to kind of break the rust off too from having a mud season and a long break after winter. So I guess he's loaded and gonna head out. We'll follow him out a little and maybe watch him unload a little bit on the yard. We had DEF for the first time today. That's different. Effortless. Pretty big buggy of wood. Pretty gross hardwood, but we don't care. He still makes a good looking buggy of that wood. She's heavy, you can see it. She's a big old heavy girl. And look at it crush up all this brush too. So some people, and you know, he's just kind of getting going on this trail too, so you know, he'll have all this brush ground up here. Kind of helps break it down. All right, we'll see you guys back out to the yard. You know, I'm walking right beside him right now, and there's no way our old Forder would travel at that speed with that kind of load on in this kind of ground conditions or anywhere. I haven't really watched him run yet, so this is my first time kind of watching them in the woods. So the power difference is unreal compared to our old one. Here he is coming out onto the yard. A little soft right there. Nice and warm out today. A branch in there. My bad. And it definitely will grab a much bigger bucket with ease than our old one or any other forwarder I've owned. Grabbing a little, yeah, then let one go. What an ugly hardwood. It's not really a big deal. It does make it more work to pile it. It's because it's so crooked and shitty, and I guess that limb right there I should have got off. That's my fault. And we had a couple loads hauled today too, so that was nice. Mostly beech. There's some rock maple, soft maple, a little bit of white birch here and there. So Wes is pretty particular about his piles, so he spends a lot more time getting stuff straight and packed in than I do. Kind of like, you know, he's setting that one over there so it sets in the pile better. And it does make a difference. Basically, if you don't have to pile a bunch of wood, it's not that big a deal, but if you have to pile this wood up real tall and you don't have the pile neat, the taller it gets, the more messed up it gets. If you don't keep it straight from the bottom, as you go up, it'll just make the whole pile kind of gross. So, and I don't have as much patience, and I know I'm not speedy enough. Well, I shouldn't say I haven't run this one that much, but I just have a tendency probably not have as much patience. I may not spend quite as much time as Wes does, which the truck driver appreciates it, you know, a lot more. And you know, it's so smooth, the timing and how you can let go of stuff makes it a lot easier to unload. Wes was saying that this wood still takes a little while to load up, but he unloads it way quicker than he would, is able to unload it way quicker than the old forwarder. Kind of gets that one set right there. It'll be interesting to see after a full. Now, there's another one of my. You can blame me for that. This is one of the first trails I did here after. I probably didn't spend quite as much time as I should have clipping off some of those dangleberries. That's what we should call them, dingleberries. I'll get some more video. It'll you know, a little, once we have a little better wood. He did bring out a nice buggy of firewood. This hardwood is not the worst I've ever cut, but it's pretty ugly. And we don't really care. That it's not a big deal, you know. We're very thankful to be cutting wood right now. It's only the middle of May, which is early. So we kind of dropped it like that because the few bottom pieces were a little cockeyed. So we dropped it like that to get those straight, and then grab the other 2 or 3 pieces. We did have to add a little depth for the first time today, and this is really actually the first piece of equipment I've ever owned that takes depth. So, but I guess they don't have a lot of troubles with it. Not with these. You know, this is made in Finland, so they've got their engineering and technology down. These do not have a known reputation for having as much troubles as the big trucks have in the US. You got that one little short piece right there that's messing them up. What a difference. And he's not even, you know, he's doing pretty good with it, but he's not up to speed for sure with it yet. He's only run it for, like I said, this is his first full day, and he ran it maybe 4 hours yesterday. Well, 4 hours of forwarding, because we had to get the yard all set up. So much more responsive. I think this is funner for me than, well, it's definitely funner for me than going through the process of buying it and making that decision, but I think this is going to be a very positive move for us in the long run. A little different angle here. Another dingleberry. Dingleberry, not dangleberry. You guys know what a dingleberry is? Hopefully not. I haven't really been timing him here, but it's definitely quite a difference. It's always good for me to watch him unload and see what he's having to mess around with more, you know, which always will be basically, I either need to pay more attention to not cutting too many short pieces or not cutting too many long pieces, or making sure I get some of the stubs and branches off a little better. Look at that, great big, well, you can let it go. It's so much different to watch this than my old one. That cat would have struggled with that, and it would have been kind of jerking back and forth, trying to deal with it. I think Wes is a happy camper. But I guess it just makes it look that much easier, you know. Granted, any new piece of equipment's going to do that, and there are so many other quality brands out there that will do the same thing. This is just what we happen to buy. Well, there you go, he's unloaded. I figured you'd do a quick little video today, and I hadn't done one yet of the big new happenings here. But that's a new log set. I'll get some more videos of it. This is just off my phone, so once Wes gets used to it a little more, we'll do some more videos. So quiet. We'll get some more video and something a little different. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and I'll get a little more in depth and into how we like it and some of the things that are different and the benefits of it as we start using it a little more and get a little more familiar with it. So like, subscribe, comment. We'll catch you later.